the Empire by this is Rampaned, and welcome back to a new campaign that I'm going to be starting today in the Stainless Steel Historical Improvement Project. That is a mouthful, where I'm going to be playing as the Scots, where after my long faction vote on my community poll, we are now going to be playing as them, which is going to be interesting, as it's been a while since we've had a kind of a somewhat updated Stainless Steel, and I love that this project exists, although it's interesting to kind of play test a little bit where some of the changes are very interesting to make it more realistic, and also just kind of a slower burn than usual, so we'll have to see how this is going to go, but let's just start in. We're going to go with long victory campaign conditions, very hard, and all the other little stuff. Well, we're going to get into this. Again, if you guys are enjoying this content, feel free to let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign. It's also the best way to try and support my channel, but let's get into this and see what we are going to be left off with. I know for a fact some buildings take way longer to build than I'm used to, so it's going to be interesting that our economy is going to develop way slower. Let's see, so yeah, SSHIP is meant to be a difficult mod with little money problems with loyalty of generals, high levels of unrest and settlements, bad reputation, aggressive AI factions, and many other hurdles for the player. At the highest campaign difficulty, there are new mechanics. Interesting, awesome. So let's see. I haven't properly fully read through this. We'll have to kind of see what that is for us specifically. They'll appear over the first couple turns, detailing what's going on. This is quite fleshed out. Experience might be okay, that's fine. That's a risk that we don't care about too much. So on very hard, okay, so what's normal about this? So some parameters in the game will be harder than at easy, normal, and hard difficulties. Okay, so in particular, the base values of piety and loyalty are set to 2. Oh god. New generals are likely to be slightly less intelligent. Okay, that's awesome. And have fewer initiative positive traits. Agents, princesses, and everybody else are also likely to have lower starting values for their main attributes. So everybody sucks and is more normal and not superhuman. Got it. And then the AI has better ones. Oh, fun. Let's see, there's some student game mechanics that improve. Okay, so army supply costs and army morale. Mine will be very tight. Oh, great. I'm already used to having campaigns where I go negative for turns upon turns upon turns at the start of the campaign, and it's going to be even worse now. Let's see, AI factions will attack often, and you may find sustainable difficult. Learn more details in the pop-ups. Okay. I may be getting myself in a little bit more than I expected. We'll have to see. And then this is just Architects of the World. Thank you guys for what you've done for this game. But let us see. So we started with 2 cities. Our economy, wow. I make 186 per turn. I am rich as shit. Let's see. So, diplomacy. We don't start at war with England just yet. That's good. I kind of need to take advantage of that fact and deal with some of the issues that I'm going to be dealing with. Try and find some initial expansion if I can. So, right now, what do I have for agents? I have just my cardinal. Okay. I'm going to try and use you as kind of a scout, honestly. Let's kind of send you down here. As I know. Okay, so there's York. Then we'll kind of go over to the west a little bit, since I don't have any spies. And man, I'm going to be cutting it close with some of my economy. Because at the moment here, so let's see. I can't get anything to improve my economy here. Here, I can get some roads that cost 10 turns. Oh my god, that's painful. And it gets like so little of an improvement. Construction cost for wooden buildings, 6 turns. Leather tanner takes 1 turn. Okay. Brothel reduces health bonus. I find it interesting that they actually have like an insane amount of improvements for like growth and health, and there's not a lot for law, which is interesting. Also, land clearance gives me +1 for 8 turns, 1400. But if anything, I know like that's one of the main differences with this. So like this, it's about the same amount for like a +1. But higher level farms. So let's see. So this is a city. We can get up to like +10. Usually it's just like, oh, this would be like +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. But it gets up to +10 here. So that's not bad. So eventually that will be a decent amount of money. I think what we're going to do... I don't make a lot. And at the moment at least... let's see. So I have access to clansmen, javelinmen, archers. I can have up to 2 free upkeep units from that. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I can have 2 free upkeep units. Oh, this is going to be fun. I do think we're going to focus for sure on the leather tanners. I think actually, let's start with that first. Because these take 1 turn, and having good armor on... Because I'm not going to be able to really recruit all that much. Well, okay, recruitment is not that slow. But buildings are. So that's going to be fun. Watchtowers, how much do they cost to make? They cost 1,000! Holy shit! Okay. It's gonna take a while for me to get my glorified watchtower builder up here. Let's see. So, trait increase and crown. So, is it legitimate in the eyes of subjects? Okay. So, see the map in the faction panel to learn some new dreams. So, currently the stability realm is in danger. Generals lose stability. So, I need to look at the trait specifically. So, this is Redabad. That was you. So let me look and see what you have for your stuff anyways, because I'm going to be using you quite a bit. So faction leader, understands logistics, administrative minded, superb administrator, genius. Okay, my faction leader is actually pretty badass. Nice. They were talking about having generals that are idiots. Fair and rule, sense of justice, eager, religiously minded, of Scottish blood. I need to also try to work on my Scottish accent a little bit. I'm not the best at it. Let's see. Aspiring commander, cruelly exacting taxman, schooled, founder of a royal dynasty, plain, and then uncrowned. So, oh yeah. So you should have an authority and piety of 6 or more. You should not be either a regent or viewed as a usurper, and you should be physically and mentally fit. Okay, his piety's at 5. So he just needs like a little bit more, actually. That's not that bad. What I think I'll do is, let's do this. Because I think, if I remember correctly, one way to get piety up is to have a bunch of priests follow you around. So we can try and do that. And I don't know, are rebels... I don't know if rebels are aggressive in this mod. They might be. What I think I'm going to do, though, is... So the tiny bit of money I do make, I think it needs to be a ship. So let's get a ship. That's the only thing I'm actually building that will change my income right now. Because I think we'll do that. I want to go over here, because I know there's a rebel city over here. This is all the English right now, so we're going to have to hold off on trying to push on into them. I'm debating if we're going to push over into Norway all that much. I don't think I want to. I kind of want to ignore Norway and Germany right now, because I've actually had quite a few campaigns kind of around that area. So I really like the idea of kind of focusing down around here, and kind of maybe, for sure, we're going to go into England, France for sure. And I think at that point, we'll kind of wait and see like what happens after that. I don't know whether we'd go towards more like Iberia or more towards Italy. But for sure, right now, our main goal is going to be focusing on England and France. Man, this is going to be an interesting campaign, because it's going to be such a slow-paced one, because I have to be very careful with my money. And I hate that it costs 1,000 for fucking watchtowers. Like, I kind of want to move you over this way, but also, I'm gonna let you sit here for one turn. I want to know what the fuck is going on with you. If you just ignore me and sit there, although maybe I should just kill you, because at the moment, there's corruption, but I don't know, there's no devastation. Honestly, I'm just gonna kill it. Let's just kill it just for safekeeping. Like, let's just grab you guys here. I can kind of move on up and at least test my general. Make sure we just get rid of our rebels. Like, it's probably gonna be more important for us to get rid of random rebels, because if we don't, that's gonna cause some problems with some devastation. So, that's so bad. Clansmen, spear militia, and javelins, and then their general's bodyguard is just a normal general's bodyguard. Okay, we have about the same number, so I'll have to I have a lot of javelin, though. A lot of javelin men, so hopefully we can try and take advantage of that and just murder, absolutely murder their general up here. So we'll get rid of these guys. It'll take 3 turns anyways for me to get my ships. Because ideally I can try and take that one settlement over on Ireland quickly. I think there's only one. Claim that, and then we'll try and make our way over and see if we can maybe attack the English. We'll have to see what's going on, because again, my economy's shit right now. It's so bad. Let's kind of go, let's see, terrain-wise, I don't like any of my terrain. I'm going to kind of go over here a little bit more. I just want to get well, no. I can kind of climb up this area, so we're at least uphill. Yeah, let's do that. So let's take my infantry. I do like that I start off with these guys. I start off with these guys. These are my like Highlander units. How much expensive are you guys for your upkeep? 700! Holy shit! Upkeep is insane on these units. Even basic units are really expensive. My general's bodyguard, yeah, 400. Wow. Ah, man. If there's any campaign, I'm gonna go fucking broke so quickly. It's gonna be this one. So let's kind of start the battle here. Let's grab my infantry. Well, let's like, you guys group up. I'll have you guys kind of move over this way, because what we're going to do, you're going to kind of be my main line to hold. I'll have my javelins kind of behind you guys. I'll have you on the right side, because I want to have you be a flanking unit. And then my general in the back here, kind of charge on over. Looks like they're also kind of trying to claim the high ground a little bit. I really need to make sure I can focus down the general with my javelins. Because for the most part, if I can get rid of their general, I have the advantage. I have more men, I have more javelins, and my general's bodyguard, like, Cav is always really strong in stainless steel for sure. Okay, here they come. I'm going to have it so that my infantry that's in front here, let's try and have you just run into their javelins. I don't want them to freely shoot me, and hopefully we can try and have you distract them well enough, so kind of rush on into their javelins. My javelins start trying to return fire there, though. I still don't see the enemy general. Let's see at the moment. Zip to 1. Yeah, you guys fight these guys, fight the clansmen. Let's bring my general over to the side here and try and outflank this unit. Number-wise, there we go. Yeah, 7% of the forces are now dead. And keep trying to push in. Try and fight. Oh, yeah, clansmen are already breaking. Yeah! It's off to a good start.
If we remain true and
I think I might actually want to bring you guys back a little bit. Now, my javelins are still doing well. Yeah, I kind of chased that one unit. You guys try and help it focus on this unit. My general... Oh, here's one over there. General kind of off to the side here. Because they're bringing their general's bodyguard. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. So, got to charge with their general. But he's now nearby my javelins. Get my cav first. Let's have you hit this clansman. Should break him off that charge. 17 to 12. It's not the worst. Just bodyguard still. You guys right now. Just keep trying to throw javelins at him, please. Because this one unit's not going to be able to get away from there. Ideally, what we'll do, kill this unit with my general and my clan chieftains. My clanmen's chieftains. And then you guys can just try and flank the general's bodyguard. He's at 24, so he's dying slowly. Although my general's bodyguards also around the same spot. Okay, there we go. So now you chase down the clansman. Let's get you over here. Do you have effective against armor? You do. Effective against armor and bonus fighting cap. So good. Get in over here. Try and finish that unit off. Just make sure you don't charge into anybody that is fighting. No, these guys are all broken. There you go. Let's have it so that you guys... Let's keep pushing out this way. Try and hit through those javelins. General, keep trying to chase them. I think you guys alone should be good to focus on the general. Because he's at 17. You're doing a decent amount of damage. He's right back here, too, so I might kill him. Because once this general's dead, I'm assuming they'll just all break. He's running. He is running. These guys are still fighting. Let's get you back over here to hit these javelins. Try and break them. Oh, no, actually, you can fight. Oh, yeah. Get over here. Hit this javelin unit. Try and shatter them, please. Come on. 6. I hate these trees. I'll tell you what's going on with you guys. Enemy general at the moment. Okay, he came back. So I want all of you to focus on them. For the most part, my general... Oh, actually, they're not breaking. Okay, general, get out of there. Let's pull you back. Try and focus on theirs. Just basically everybody focus down the general's bodyguard. Otherwise, 27 to 61.
Our men are winning the battle.
Charge there.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
Kind of pull back behind my infantry for now. Because he's at... What's he at? He's at 8 men. 7, 6, 5. So they've still got these javelins over here. I think I can deal with my general, because these guys are wavering. They have some ammo stuff. The javelins have a lot more ammo than I would expect them to. Does it list their ammo on these unit cards? Sadly, no. I wish they would do that. I love that they do that in like the Divide and Conquer, and I know the Elder Scrolls Total War mod is starting to do that more often, which is great. Let's go back here. Number-wise, 28 to 69. Let's see, what are they doing over here? They've got another javelinman still fighting over here. And then you guys, keep trying to hit the general. He's at 4 guys.
Our men are winning the battle.
If I can get my general over here and get a good charge. Oh, he's running. I'm gonna see if I can catch him. Also, kind of get some more experience on my general's bodyguard. Try and capture the general, and then also try and capture the rest of these skirmishers. If anything, this should kind of help out with my economy a little bit, since we'll have a little bit more money from how many men I lost. Also about 1/3 of my army, which isn't the worst. Hopefully we recover a decent amount of men from this fight. I don't know if we needed to do this, but again, I don't know how aggressive the AI is going to be in this mod with the rebels. With the description it gave me, I'm kind of expecting that the rebels are also going to be just as aggressive. So it's probably better for me to get rid of them and not just hope they will leave one of my cities alone. So anytime I see them, I should probably honestly just kill the rebels just outright. So let's get rid of them there. So we've kind of at least cleared the north. And then if it wasn't for construction, at least, I actually wouldn't be losing that much money. Making that much money. That's not bad. So let's have you just kind of group your men up. And then what I'll try and do, I hate that my instincts are I want to build watchtowers, but I really shouldn't. Because it costs so goddamn much. Although again, like, as long as I have enough money for this stuff though, it should be okay. Yeah, because it takes me so long to build things. Well, over here at least, the construction we have here, I think I might hold off on then. Yeah, because if I use up all my money beforehand, I don't make a ton. Looks like projected profit total, I should be at about 49, about 5,000 still, roughly, at the end of that turn. Although I'm now just realizing I probably should be a little bit nicer in this campaign and not be a complete jackass to make sure that I actually get some more chivalry, possibly. Let's see, so soldiers serve for money. So let's see, if your treasury runs empty, the sellswords, mercenaries, and other troops will abandon you. Let's see, so one turn before your mercenaries disband, you'll receive a warning. You have to get out of the red immediately. Oh, fuck. This is not good. Given that there are some unforeseen additional expenses, you should always have a few thousand foreign city in your treasury at the end of the turn. Running on deficit can also cause your generals to develop bad traits, such as mean with money, and morale for your troops will not recover. Oh, God. Okay. That's not good for us. Let's see. So, attention. Let's see. So, you're playing on very high difficulty. You should remember that many forecasts displayed in the finish just like differ from what you actually have in your treasury. Wonderful. Let's see, so this is because there are a few situations when the money should disappear without being listed in the panel. Let's see, so you have a general broad. Okay, so this is kind of similar to what we have in the Elder Scrolls Total War money. You will pay money for the supply, and so you're not happy with this. So you're going to just start the game at lower difficulty. The supply system should be disabled, and the difference. Okay, so this is similar to just what is going on with the Elder Scrolls Total War mod. So I'm kind of used to this already. I think that's going to be brought up in yes. So like right here, it should be office grantor. No, not that one. Managing the court and roasted. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, but I think it's because we're in our own land. It's not going to pop up just yet, but that is something we'll have to be aware of. Okay, so you finished building that. I think we are going to try and make sure we have all these buildings built up. Let's get the archers first. It's a little cheaper. Grab that, and then I'll keep bringing my king back this way. I am going to try and bring you over into this army to try and have it so we can try and see if I can give you more piety. Because at the moment, you're not really well respected. I'm probably going to also want to grab these archers, if I can. Oh, they're just so fucking expensive. The game right now, because if it wasn't for construction, I'm losing 500. Fuck. I'm trying. Well, no, there's actually this one as well. So if it was. Okay, no, I'm still making about 800. I'm making about 800 per turn right now if it isn't construction. I am going to grab these farms, and then I will grab the bowers. So we will grab those. Construction report. So we have that at least. I might actually want to bring you guys back over here and retrain you to get some better armor, although that costs a lot of money per unit. But it probably wouldn't be the worst idea to do so, just to make sure that we have the best troops possible when we're kind of pushing forward. Because if you guys a little bit more armor would not be the worst. Really wouldn't be. And then how many turns is it going to take for that ship to finish? So 2 more turns. 2 more turns. That's when we'll try and make our way over here first. I think that's going to be our best bet. Going to Ireland first, because the moment... I'm not that disliked by the Pope. What is it like between me and England initially? So initial relations are poor and reputation is mixed. If I'm a little bit nicer, I think it's fine to execute bandits. I think that's fine. But against normal factions, maybe we might want to be a little bit nicer. They did say there was going to be a bit more of an issue with public order in some cities sometimes, and so extermination is going to be necessary. But I think with captives, we might want to try and ransom them off if we have the opportunity, as that might be a little bit nicer to our enemies and make it so that I am a more pious individual. Hello, England. What do you want to discuss? Because I don't have any diplomats. I literally don't. They want to offer trade. England, I will accept that. Sire. And then what? Oh, wonderful! My power is powerless. You guys are pathetic too. I'm gonna let's see. I want to almost offer What kind of we'll offer map information. Let's see if they're going to accept that, possibly.
This proposal is of little interest.
3 turns of 750 per turn. This would make it easier for me to know whether or not I'm going to want to betray you and attack you at specific points. I do make barely enough to be able to cover that, and it's 3 turns. I think that's okay. I will accept that. It's a little bit more than I'd like to give, yes. But hey, I now have all map information from them, so it's a bit easier to know, hey, which areas are weak, which areas do we want to focus on and try and snipe to take from them. I think that's not a bad trade. So in the long run, I think that'll help us out if it's only 3 turns. And if anything, I think this campaign is going to be one that I have to actually do more end turns, and it's going to be, the expansion's going to be a little bit slower, simply because it takes a long time to develop things, far longer than I'm used to. Usually, it's like military buildings take a long time to build. No, my economic buildings take a long time to build now, so my economy is just going to be really difficult to get going, far slower than I'm used to. Oh, wonderful. People are already dying off. Awesome. Let's see, so crashes and how to live with them. Oh yes, thank you for informing me about crashes. I'm actually pretty familiar with that. Usually just trying to make a lot of quick saves is a pretty good idea. It is definitely possible. If you experience persistent crash, push your say. Oh yeah, that's fine. I've dealt with crashes before. We should be okay. We should be okay. Army supply costs. Okay, so let's see. So the supply system makes you pay for your armies, staying in enemy lands, traveling by boat, or besieging the enemy settlements. Okay, so this is very similar to what is already with the Elder Scrolls War mod. I'm not sure if the amount is the same. Depends on the traits and ancillaries of the relevant general. If he's not good on specialized one. Okay, so he doesn't have the little position. They will have that more. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know what it's going to be. I know for like the Elder Scrolls Total War mod, it was like 500. I think it was 500 per boat, 2,000 for siege, and 300 for walking in enemy territories. I believe so. We'll have to see. I think it'll tell me like once we're actually in the lands properly. So let's see. So for now, though, yeah, we're gonna be losing a little bit of money until things go through. Let's see what's going on here. Energy report. Training complete. So what I think we might do is, I don't have a spearman in here. That's not bad. Oh, that's actually decent retraining. Yeah, it's a lot better. What we're going to do is, let me make my way over here. There's no land bridges, but I'll at least kind of wait over here. The ship will be ready next turn. I think what we'll do is we will start, we'll wait here for those forces. I don't see anything else around here, but we'll just grab that boat, bring it on over here, and hopefully they don't have a lot over here. I can grab at least these 2 mercenaries if I really need to, and probably just, I usually like keeping my mercenaries a little bit longer than usual, but I think what we might have to do is, instead of keeping them forever, I might also want to disband them almost immediately. It doesn't look like their upkeep is like significantly higher than my normal units. Let's see, some remarks on military matches. Let's see, so commanders should fight personally in battles. If a general is the commander of your forces in battle and he does not enter the fray, then he will be likely to develop nasty traits such as cowardice. Interesting. Fuck. Okay, I already have a high chance of getting most of my generals killed. This is going to be even higher now. Let's see. As such, he will need to risk his life from time to time to ensure that he does not turn into a bad commander. Let's see. So for any general, even an administrative-minded one, it is always useful for him to have at least some military experience. Even a small battle against weak rebels counts. Oh, nice. With such experience, the general have fare much better in times of necessity. Okay, and let's see. So also note from the beginning of the campaign, most factions will not have access to many of their units. These units become available only later in the campaign when certain historical events trigger. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Grooming Governors. Let's see. So young generals need to go to school. As educated one is most important. Okay, I'm glad they have that. Let's see. Some people benefit most by staying in settlements, depending on who's hold turns there. Allow them to gain some traits. It's best to take a task of general with the governance of a well-developed city with a diversity of buildings. Okay, and then generals with the trait Scholar will be able to develop the best traits, and such men are rare gems indeed. They will learn faster. Okay. Okay, so roughly 1 in 10 generals coming of age will be blessed with this trait. Okay. So if I have any Scholars, I actually want to pay more attention to this traits we have right now. Because let's see, so this is my heir. So heir apparent, logistics expert, accomplished engineer, and oh my god, administratively minded, intelligent, religiously minded, proper morals, unmanly. Interesting. I think it's probably because you haven't done much on the field. Of Scottish blood, schooled, plain. Troops ready for action. His troops are ready to fight for him in his campaign. Okay, not bad. And then fit for office. Let's see. Streets some overall physical and mental health. He's an aristocrat and he benefit from an office and acquired title. If he is faction leader, he can receive the crown. Oh, okay. And then courtier. Okay, not bad. Okay. And then money-wise, yeah. So if it wasn't for the trade agreement agreement we gave England, we would be making about like 500 gold per turn right now. And at least this is 6 more turns until that finishes up for only a 60% or 60 increase, which is so horrendous. But we need it also if we're gonna want to grow the city, because like how much does tax rate change for income? It's about a 200 difference if we did that, but I need the growth as well, because at the moment I need to desperately grow the city as quickly as possible. It needs to be up to 7,000 for the extra growth. So keep trying to focus on that. We did finish my ship, correct? Where is it? There it is. So let's bring you on over here, and hopefully you have enough movement. Yes, you do, just barely. You can drop off over here. There's more mercenaries here, so let's kind of just walk about. First, find the damn city. Should be right around here. There it is. And then they've got about 6 units here. So let's start sieging it. And then I think at the start of the turn, I might hit it. We get the mercenaries, and then probably disband them immediately almost. I do love that my general's bodyguard actually has even more men in his bodyguard. He's got up to 42 right now, which is amazing for us. So as long as we kind of keep him alive, maybe we can turn David into a proper bona fide badass, the proper king of the Scots. But let's try and take Dublin here. This will give us a good idea on how much money it's going to take per turn. Hopefully it's not that much. I'm kind of expecting it's going to be 2,000. Because if it's the same as it was in the Elder Scrolls Total War mod, I'm going to be poor next turn. Okay. I actually made money that turn. That's not bad. We have a offer for a bride. I will accept this. And then, let's see. Oh, the Papal Bull! Now I'm just having some wonderful flashbacks to my, it was the Crusader States campaign in Stainless Steel that we did as a stream once, where we actually had someone do a Papal Bull, which I kind of found was quite cool. So we actually have that reference in. Okay, so let's see. So the importance of financial reserves. Most important advice for a few new players to this is to keep a few thousand foreign senior treasury as a reserve. Let's see, money may be needed in various unforeseen circumstances. You may be offered a marriage. Oh, that's where I was given the money. Okay. You may be offered a marriage or have the opportunity to drop into a general. Either will cost 2,000. You may be offered a guild, 2 to 5,000 florins. An interactive event. Pirates may threaten to attack you unless you pay them 5,000 florins. Some ancillaries can only be acquired if there's a significant surplus. Okay. An operative play will be crippling all trade routes to and from the city, crippling your economy. Okay. Oh no, I got a gift. That's why I have money. Okay. So I have a gift of 2,000 florins. So let's see. Doesn't tell me how much it is. Oh no, yeah, 2,000 per turn. 2,000 per turn for besieging the besieging the enemy. What is it for enemy lands? I can't see that, but I think it's just because I'm just doing the besieging one. Okay, so yeah, it's about as much as I thought it was. I think, so let's see, in this city here, so they've got some levy archers, some Irish kerns, and then some spear militia. I think what we have right now is enough. Let me just wait 1 second. First, let's go over here. Make sure you technically have that, because then you should, yeah, there we go. Now if you lose, which we shouldn't, you're not going to just immediately die. So let's take out Captain Matthew here and take Dublin. Okay, I don't know if there's any other cities on this island. Well, hopefully, if there is, I'm going to try and take that out before we start trying to figure out what we're going to do with England. Because at the moment, we are weaker than England. I could try and almost just like go, what the fuck city is this? Land is this? Oh, okay. For a moment, I thought it was like way up there, but no. I've seen this city out here before. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm gonna take, yeah, I'll have you on this side. Let's go to the other side over here with with you and my javelins. So let's have all of you over here, and then I'll have it so that I can bring in my javelins over here too. So you're gonna be over here. Start deployment. At the moment, they're focusing primarily on that other gate. So let's bring you guys over this way. Where are the archers? All their skirmishers seem to be up top here. So let's do this. So I'll have it so you try and break these gates down. I'll try and have my javelins break open one gate. I'll basically have it so that my infantry on this side can try and push on in here and distract these spearmen. so that you guys can kind of come along and surround them and flank them. That's the hope, at least. Oh, you guys are like just straight up attacking my guys out here. Okay, you know what? I'll bring my men up this way. I'll bring all of you guys here. Start trying to push into these spear militia. My men are winning so far, because my axe militia are much better. Let's see, stat-wise, yeah, three attack. So attack-wise, we have a lot higher attack. Defense is about the same. But you guys do pretty good there. Let's try and bring you over to the side here. So we got this gate that we're starting to break down. They're committing all their infantry right now to fighting my guys here, which is good. Okay, one's kind of backing off. But at least my axe militia is doing really good against these spearmen. So you can keep trying to break them down. I'm going to have you kind of go up to the side here, maybe flank them. You kind of just support from the back, man. And let's see, clansmen. Oh, you have a way higher attack than them. Way higher attack. Just going to get you to flank here. There you go, try and hit them. Gates are now down. Okay, so let's bring you guys in here. Kind of run on this way. General as well. And we have to make sure he actually helps out. I love that they have that. So we can't just have a cowardly-ass general. I love that. I feel like I want to do a stream at some point with this for sure. Doing my normal RP streams that I do. Because that would work wonderfully with this. Especially because they're kind of longer, like slightly slower campaigns. Where you have to actually take a little bit more time in some regards with the administration of your kingdom. So at the moment, let's see, so you guys here, you just keep kind of moving forward. So what we're going to do is, yeah, they're just running right now. Number-wise, taking out about 14% of their forces. They've got their archers there that are trying to shoot. Javelins, archers. Let's bring my general on. So if you start trying to go around this way, same with you guys, kind of run over here. We're going to have to try and get it so that we can have you just unload with the javelins for a bit, ideally. See if I can maybe hit these archers as they're bringing their way over here. Because I think that'll be a good way to kind of make sure you're in the fight and you're contributing to the fight there. So let's hit this archer. He's isolated and alone. Should be able to break this archer pretty easily. There you go. I love... How do they actually, like... I just find that fascinating. Like, how are they keeping track of the fact if my general actually commits to the fight in battles? Oh, this is the general. I wonder if it just counts for casualties or something like that. I wonder. So let's have you guys... Let's keep kind of moving up this way. So the archers are dead now. At least one archer's dead. Come on, kind of rush out with some more of your skirmishers. I'd love that. So my general's going to pull you back for now. So if you pull back, I'm going to have my javelins kind of line on up here, and then my infantry kind of casually walk forward. I have been kind of using you guys quite a bit. You guys run forward because you're going to be throwing things. And as long as you guys don't fight in melee, it should be fine. But kind of move on up here, start trying to throw things at them. Although they got a lot of Irish kerns. Maybe I should just throw my guys into melee. And then you guys will just support from range. I think that's what we might do, honestly. If you guys start trying to unload on them. Gonna fully commit to a fight here. Yeah, they're kind of committing. General's trying to see if you can charge in from the side here and maybe break them. We didn't kill the enemy general, but we did capture quite a few of them. Okay there. I do not. I was about to just ask, do I have a unique model for my general? Nothing crazy, nothing. It's kind of the standard one, but I do like it. Just gonna put you out of there for a second. Kind of make sure you're not getting your ass kicked. I was gonna have you guys kind of pull back a little bit. Have my infantry specifically keep trying to push on in, and then I'm gonna have my general and see if he can kind of go around the side here. But yeah, you guys for sure kind of pull back a little bit. I'm gonna try and get you to maybe on the flank a little bit more. Especially try and get maybe rid of those archers. Yeah, like let's kind of go back here, charge those kerns.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Kill those guys. Blast that horn.
Only half the enemy force
infantry,
remains.
yeah, those kerns are breaking. Kind of capture them if you can, my general. They don't have that many spear militia over here, so that's good. Let's kind of pull you back out, though. Let's wait until my infantry get in here for you to kind of commit to the melee fight. Javelins properly form up right here. And then my general kind of go up to the side a little bit more. Yeah, hit the levy archers from this angle. There you go. These my general's bodyguard are really tough. So you guys, even if I have to kind of bring you guys into melee combat more often, so far you're doing well. How many hit points do you have on this unit? Just one. Okay. I wasn't sure if you guys had multiple hit points on the cab units or not. There you go. Okay. That's at Magic 85. Let's pull you back. I think that's enough bloodshed for my general. Let's pull you back. Let your men finish the job. Because now my javelins are fully in position. I should move you guys up to the side a little more here. That's a better angle for you guys to try and throw at them. They're wavering, but they're in the city center, so it doesn't really matter. 4% of their forces left. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully this city makes a decent amount of money. It does seem like the settlements do make a little bit more, it seems like. Even if they're really low level, I'm not used to them making so much money early on. We'll have to see if that holds here for Dublin as well. Hoping it does. Because that would mean that I make far more per city, even if I'm actually expanding very slowly. My cities are just more valuable. I'm going to hope that's kind of the case. And let's see, so I have... Because I don't want to... I'm not going to make that much money from exterminating. Let's just... I'm going to just sack it. Oh, yeah, wow, 1900. Wow. Okay. Gladly. So let's gladly... Ooh, I have a spy around here. Yes, I need a spy. Upkeep of 100. Okay, not the worst. Let's grab that. And then I think for buildings around here, I should probably... reduce law. Shit. Let's get the small church. Let's get the small church first, so we can have those. I need to make sure you're more pious, and I think that will help you. So let's grab that. I'll try and probably retrain these units when we can, if we're able to. But first, let's get a spy, because I want to start trying to explore around these areas. Oh, I finished that bower around here. So I finished that. I don't have enough money to get anything right now, but I'm probably going to grab... Oh, that doesn't give me anything more. It does give a law bonus now, though. Yeah, so it does give a law bonus there. There's no corruption here, so we don't have to worry too much about that. I'll probably want to grab the stables if I can soon. I'm going to retrain this guy, though. And then we should... Yeah, we don't have any more money that we're giving to the English now at this point. Perfect. So what I'm probably going to be doing... Oh, nice. The Just General received a gift of 1,000 florins for his marriage in the ruin. Okay, so that actually did happen. Okay. And then this is fully under my control. Yes, there are no other cities around here, so that's perfect. It does look like this is actually rebel, though, because England does not control that. So another good region for us to go to next will be Wales. So I think that'll probably be the next area we go to. I think what I might do around here is... I'm going to start recruiting... I don't have stuff I can grab. I think from around here... You also have 2 units? No, it's 1 unit. Yeah, one unit. But let me grab... Honestly, I'm probably going to be grabbing the javelins a lot. They have a good attack. They've got the javelin component. The defense is about the same. These guys are just higher because they have more armor. Oh, you have no armor. I see. But I'll grab some of you. I'm going to grab some of these guys, slowly try and bring some more reinforcements over to try and help around with Wales. Up next turn, at least, I can grab my spy, drop it off over here, see what they have, and hopefully the English aren't attacking it. Because at the moment, let's see. So the English, I just want to compare us. So me and the English. Yeah, military-wise, they have like 4 times my military initially. That's great. If anything, at least, though, it does look like I'm glad this one city is pretty wealthy. Because what I might do initially is first focus on rebels. Basically, next turn we'll go for Wales. And the turn after that, I might actually go for the city of, like, Rennes. The one on, like, the western side of France, northwestern side. Because that also starts off rebel. It might not be a bad idea for me to kind of focus on as many rebel settlements as I possibly can. Just because I don't want to overcommit to a war, just because units are so expensive. The cities do seem to make a lot more, because I would expect Dublin normally would only make like 600 per turn, 600 to 800 per turn normally based like this low level, but it's making 1800 already. Like that's actually pretty damn good. Let's see, enemy morale, army morale system. Let's see, so this system is operational only in hard and very hard. Okay. Let's see. So each general has a trait describing current morale of the troops under his command. If they have been rested for some time, they are likely to be ready for action. If they are a good commander, they may be even eager to fight. In both cases, they have good morale in battles. Let's see. So once the army moves, it'll start to lose morale. After a few turns of constant marching, the troops will become wary. This happens faster if troops are in enemy territory or at sea. Okay. Or if they're conducting a siege. Okay. Let's see if Zinders is on his turn-by-turn move. As time passes, the troops become despondent, undisciplined, or even mutinous. Such traits will result in lower morale on the battlefield and slower movement on the campaign map. They will also temporarily lose the loyalty and command. Ouch. Okay, so in order for troops to recover their morale, the army should return to its homeland. The speed of recovery will depend upon initial state of morale, faith of the province, very fact of city and settlements. Another way of regaining morale is to fight enemies, in particularly stronger ones. Okay, victories over fearsome foes will buoy the spirits of the soldiers. Nice. God, I'm loving how in-depth this is. Okay, I'm glad. I'm making a lot more money now, especially with us now controlling Dublin. So what I'm going to try and do is I am going to try and train these forces around here. I think let's try and spend some time. Let's have you go scout. So let's drop this off over here. At the moment, ooh, that's a pretty big force.
At your service.
So they've got a bunch of Welsh spearmen, some Welsh longbowmen, and then a general's bodyguard that is unnamed, I see. Okay, so it's a pretty decent force around there. And then I don't know about over here. But I've got a lot more money now, so I can actually kind of focus on that. Let's actually get some stables here. Grab that. And then I'm going to slow... It's going to take a while to get my troops together, but we can try and keep gathering some men over around here. And I'm making enough money. I actually think I'm okay to build up some watchtowers. So let's kind of build, like, one over here. Again, I can build, like, maybe one per turn to slowly light up my faction. Also, I find it interesting that I have no idea. Oh, actually, no, that's supposed to be the Roman Empire. Because the names are not just in straight English. I don't know if they're in... Are they, like, specific to the faction you're playing? Or are they... like, how they would call themselves? I'm not sure. I'm assuming it looks like... I think it's a little... No, I think it's not how they would specifically call themselves. Because Regnum... I don't know what that is originally. Oh, thank you for just reminding me that the mod is continuing to get work. Fleshed out. Let's see. Yeah, but some factions are very weak financially. Yeah, I think I'm playing one of them. Some units need further balancing. Okay, not bad. Well, I will wish them luck on to continued development of this mod. I always appreciate when they keep doing mods like this. Okay, you guys will be able to retrain there. Good. Alliance announced between... I don't know who those two are off the top of my head. I feel so weird that I have, like, nothing to build. Because it takes so long to build things. Otherwise, money-wise... So we're making about, like, 2,300 per turn. So we're actually making quite a bit. I think what we're going to do... Let me try and see if you can actually open the gates. 60% chance. Are you going to be able to get in, Fergus? I'm hoping you can get on in, man. Because what I'm going to do is I'll take a couple turns to kind of gather some troops. And then I think we'll hopefully be able to open the gates here. And then lure them out, just run on into this castle here and take out this area. Because I think if we can take this castle, I'll be in a fairly good position to then fight against England. Because I'm a little worried that they start out with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, start with like 7 regions. So they actually should be making quite a bit of money. 40% chance to open the gates. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so let's bring you over here. And then I can retrain these guys as well. Keep retraining them. And then I think I'm going to have you... why don't you grab me the Levy Archers? Although at the moment, honestly, I don't know if I need my Levy Archers. At the moment, at least against these rebels. I think, honestly, my Javelin Men units are actually a little bit better. I'm going to have you get another Axe Militia unit. Keep getting more men around down here. And then... honestly, I might just use a shit ton of these guys. Honestly. Good morale, bonus combat in woods, like, maybe... Why the fuck not? Because, for the most part, any skirmishers that we're dealing with right now, it's a very aggressive mentality, where the idea is, like, oh, my general can, for the most part, like, slaughter Welsh longbowmen, which are... oh, they've sharpened stakes. Fuck. Those are good units. But, for the most part, that's going to be the case. Anybody else we want to try and have just kind of rush on into melee, because our units in melee are pretty good against most standard infantry. Because, like, these spearmen here, defensive 9, attack of 4, like, that's pretty good. Like, these guys aren't better than that, but, like, my clansmen, you guys are comparable. These guys are way better. You guys are about the same. Attack is a little bit lower, but for the most part, if we had to fight in extended combat, you'd be fine. They actually kicked those guys out pretty quickly. Let's see. So, cost of the kingdom. Are shown in the financial mail. That we know about. However, there are a few exceptions. Yes, we know about that. Okay, so, only on very hard difficulties. Let's see. So, the cost of supplies. So, sailing overseas, enduring sieges per army. Land and sea. Wait, that's it. Cost of procuring supplies for armies away from your homeland. Campaign, sailing overseas, enduring sieges. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Cost of new generals. Let's see. So, these names adopted, married, recruited, by the need to grant him a fief or some assets. 1,000 or additional 2,000 of his married apprentices. Okay. Cost of new faction leader. Ooh. Ascending to the throne after the death of the previous one, reflecting the cost of the royal funeral. Okay. Interesting. Cost of new faction heir, kind of the same thing. It's a little bit cheaper, though, at least. I will cost money to join a crusade. Interesting. Upkeep of the crown. Reflecting wage and sword specialty services. That's only applied if the new faction here is actually gained a crown. Okay. So right now, like my general, take rebel settlement. Hey, I'll actually give me some money for that too. Nice. Okay, so we have 15 turns for that. Because if you get, oh, I think you just got the crown. Physically challenged. Do you have the crown? Fit for the crown. Okay, so this man's character authority has made it possible for him to be crowned as the true king. This may only happen if he rules over the lands claimed by ancestors or those people who believe to be theirs. So in order to be crowned king, he must control all other required provinces and meet the following conditions. Have 20,000 florins to cover the cost of the coronation. Go to the faction's traditional place for crowning the kings, where a great temple, cathedral, yam, or similar is present. The city cannot be under siege, nor its citizens unhappy. He cannot have more than 7 ancillaries at the moment of crowning. If his faction is Catholic, he must not be excommunicated. Okay. So, can I just bring him... Can I just bring him over to my capital? Like, I guess once I have enough money, technically I could then have that happen. Interesting. Also, I love that he keeps this up. He's commanded an army in 2 battles. Even his little experience may prevent him from getting bad traits in certain situations. Okay. I love that it keeps that in consideration. I will love. Although I do hate that you're like growing really old really fast. You've done 8 turns so far and you're already 51. I'm really hoping that you don't die of old age pretty quickly. Around here though, what I'm going to have you grab is I think I should probably grab this early on, honestly. I hate that we don't have access to merchants yet. What level do we need that to be to get proper merchants? So, gallows, smith, silver improvement, that's what I want. I want traders. Oh, there aren't merchants here. Merchants aren't accessible. What? How do I get merchants then? What? Oh, merchants are actually tied to docks now. Oh, yeah, interesting. Huh. Okay. But let's have you guys get the logging camp, try and grab that. And then I think around here, are they happy with just that one city? Yes, they are. So I'll have you start moving out of here. I'm going to start making my way out of here. I think, let's see, they kicked you out.
At your service.
I'm going to have you try and go back in there. You actually have a pretty good chance now, 75% chance, so I think it should be okay for you to try and rush on in. Frederikus, I trust you. You had a 40% chance last time to open the gates, so hopefully I can bring you in here, and it'll be even higher. Because I want to grab those javelins. He will get in. Yes, he will.
Quiet.
So it's now up to 40%, and they now have hoplites. They are recruiting. So 40% chance to get in, though. Okay. Let's grab all of you. And this is English land. So let's do this. Let's have you go through there. So let's do this. So, do I have enough movement to grab them? Yes, I do. Okay, so we can go over here. Grab all of our men. Group up with you guys. And then I almost have enough movement. Okay, so next turn we can try and hit Kaerenarvon. And I'm probably going to have to almost want to grab some mercenaries here. Because that is about half a stack. I might want to grab some men that I can have around here if possible. Oh, this is just a thing that just gave me that trait. I see another bride. I will accept you. And then that is, 1,000 there. Forced tribute. Let's see. So some factions that begin the game with a forced tribute building. This gives the general growth of population and happiness of the capital, but has very bad impact on growth and even worse happiness in every other settlement of the faction. Interesting. So why would we build other building conductive growth in capital and dismantle the forced tribute building? Do I have that? My capital. Yeah, my capital is the castle. No, I don't see that. Okay, interesting. Okay. Faction announcements. Let's see. So, attending the court, soldiers training. Good. I definitely need that. And then we finish that stables now up there. Perfect. So now what we can do around here. I don't have enough money for it, but we now have access to some border horses, which I'm definitely going to want to try and grab. Takes 3 turns to recruit, so I'm going to go gladly grab some right now. And then, let's see, so they didn't kick me out this turn. So we actually have a chance to hopefully open the gates. If not, I will be able to... Noisy mother, oh god. We will be able to try and bring some more reinforcements. So let's see, right here, I do have mercenaries. Saxon Huskarls. Might grab some of these guys, maybe. Actually, no, I think we should be okay. Because let's see, let's have you guys siege it, and they aren't okay. Okay, so let's just start building some siege equipment. And then all we can do, though, is make your way back over here. Let's try and grab these spearmen, or swordsmen actually, and, sorry, axemen. Bring them over here, and next turn they can kind of join on in with the fight. I'm actually a little worried the AI might actually sally out. If that's the case, let me grab these Welsh spearmen. Let me grab those, so we have a little bit more infantry. It's pretty close still. They might sally out still, but we'll have a better chance if they do now. Oh, there's a fucking heretic. Well, you stay behind. I'm gonna have you trinket him. Come on, burn him. Burn that heretic. Please do, because I need to be careful about that. Also to be hopeful that you do not just expand and spread, because I know I've had it in the past where I've played stainless steel, and the heretics can multiply very quickly if I'm not careful. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Okay, someone died. Let's see, I'm gonna have you keep trying to burn him, please. Damn it, wasn't a premonition of killing him. Finally finished the land clearance around here, so this area is now actually growing. Perfect. Eventually I want to try and get those better. Oh, we have no money. Shit. That's not good. That is not good. Okay. But I'm just about to take an area anyways, so I think that should be okay. Let's bring you guys over here. There we go. Much better. Oh, the general in here died. That's who was screaming to death. Okay. Perfect. I love that. Technically we should be okay, I think, money-wise, once we take the city. So let's push on in here. We don't have the gates open, but that's fine. Bounce power-wise, not the worst. We do outnumber them by about 500 men, and now that they don't have that general's bodyguard, this should be a lot easier, I think, honestly. Because now we just need to push on in here. I'll have my general try and focus on the skirmishers. And then all the spearmen, if I remember correctly, those spearmen all said effective against armor, was it? I'll have to see. I have those units in my army anyway, so we can check. Let's wait a little bit. Let's get rid of this fog, please. That should be good right there. Let's see, these units. No, they do not. They do not have effective against armor. I think it was the longbowmen. The longbowmen do. So let's do this. So I'm going to have it so... Let's bring... Actually, I'll have my ladders over here. So let's say you and you over here. I'm going to take you onto the other side. And I'm going to wait on the rams, honestly. So let's kind of bring you guys over here. So let's have you guys here. You guys can kind of stay there. Let's start the battle and kind of see what they do. Because they've got some Welsh spearmen here. If I can have you kind of run over here. I can have you form on up. Then you can just kind of throw things at them if they try and get on the walls. You here, let's see. So they've got longbowmen here. Longbowmen, more longbowmen, and more longbowmen. Okay. Let's first wait for you. Let's let you do your thing first. Because what I'm hoping I can do is bring you over this way. You get men up onto the walls and just slowly bring more men in here. If they try and run over here, I have my javelins I can just chuck at them. There you go. Because ideally we can just kind of sneak all these javelins in here and just throw things at them. That'd be perfect. So you're going in here fine. They're not moving over here. The towers aren't shooting me, surprisingly. Oh, no, never mind. I should shut up. They are shooting me. Thankfully, they're not that strong in this mod, which is great. So let's have you guys kind of form on up. I'll have it so that at least one of you kind of make your way over here next. I'll slowly have to just kind of ferry you guys over. Because basically I want to make sure one of you's up here securing this area. And then what I'm going to do is let's have like you kind of, sure, run over there. Run over there. You guys go up onto the walls. And I'll keep kind of ferrying one guy at a time. And at the moment, this is going well. They aren't attacking me just yet. If you can kind of go like right over here, just throw things at those Welsh spearmen, that'd be perfect. So like right about there, just unload on them. These units are now trying to make their way up onto the walls, so you can just keep slowly doing that. And then hopefully you guys have a good angle here. There you go. Unload. Up to an okay start. Not as much damage as I would like, but it will slowly accumulate. So keep hitting these Welsh spearmen. And then I'll wait until I have all of you guys in here, and then I think at that point we can then start trying to, honestly, probably go over and, let's see, who's the captain? Captain, I think, is the Salblar. If you guys start throwing things at them, or just walk over to the city center so they have to run away from where they're currently positioned, which I might do. Okay, they're doing something finally. I'm going to bring my men that are out of ammo. Let's have you kind of running over here and start trying to hit these longbowmen before they get onto the walls. Does that mean they moved away from here? Not really. So I'll have you fight them. You are actually currently losing that fight. Fuck. Okay, let's try and bring you guys over here. Try and have you guys go over to this spot here if you can, to try and give them some support with the javelins. Let's have you guys also try and run over here. You're still focusing on these spearmen, which are slowly dying. They're 65% of 65 men so far. You guys are slowly losing against the longbowmen.
If we continue
Yeah,
like
they have a
this,
higher-
we will smash the enemy.
You guys should be winning against that unit, though. That's fine. These guys are here. They're helping out. Oh, now you're winning against the longbow. There you go. So, let's have you guys throw some javelins at them. If you would so kindly throw some javelins at them. You're just... Okay, they're just standing there being shot at. Awesome. Okay. Let's have you kind of make your way over here. They're breaking. Good. Okay, so now let's take all of these guys, and let's just go to the city center now. So, keep trying to chase this unit down. Let's start making our way to the city center now. And I think for the most part, they're just sitting here doing nothing. So hopefully once I move up to the city center, they actually start moving. Okay, they only have one unit now over here. I'm going to try and bring you over. Hopefully you don't take too much damage, because at the moment, you guys are luring quite a few of them away over here. Number-wise, 10 to 25, not off to the bad start. These men are breaking, so just keep kind of rushing on over here. We're going to try... Oh, you're taking a lot of damage. Oh, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. Not my nice unit. Not my nice unit, please. I wanted you guys to be able to get over here and hopefully be able to do some decent damage to them. We now have the city center under control, though. They are slowly bringing their forces away. Okay, let's bring my men over here to start trying to move on in there. Let's have you start breaking those gates down. And then you guys... Let's see, which one is it? Yeah, these guys. Because you were able to get to the walls. They're trying to run away. It's not going to work the best. Try and hit the Hoblars. Where are all of you? Oh, some of you are really far away for some reason. Now, get over here. Try and help out. Try and just throw your javelins at these guys point-blank range. Let's see. 14, 32. Keep making your way over there. Gates, we're trying to make your move you on up here. You can drop yours, because everybody else just needs to kind of slowly move on up this way. Because the moment right now, we're taking out a third of their army. And even, I love these javelins. These javelins are actually pretty fucking good at melee. So ideally, you two, because you still have javelins, you still have ammo, let's pull you out. Let's have you keep trying to fight in melee, and as soon as I say that, you guys start breaking. God damn it, guys. Okay, trying to stay outside of the city center for right now. Just use your ammo. You guys are going to be breaking down the gates. And then over here, it seems like you were able to pretty easily claim this section. So let's bring you over here. Try and keep dealing with these longbowmen. It looks like they're trying to surround the city center. Just go back to the city center. Yeah, and at the moment, 26 to 35. My general, I need you to actually fight something now, so that you can properly get the benefit saying that you did. Because the gates are almost down here. Let's see, 50, 65. So it's almost down. Let's see, they've got a lot of bowmen here. We took out most of their spearmen. They've got a couple spearmen still. They've got two. 2 units of spearmen. You guys here, what I'm going to have you do is let's go support my javelins over here. So try and make your way over this way. You'll be grouping up with these guys that are currently just chilling around on this side, and then everybody else will kind of push in from this other flank. So you guys kind of start pushing forward. Just start making your way straight at these longbowmen. Same with my general. You two kind of form on up so you can actually throw things, but for the most part, we now just need to try and surround them. 26 to 38. Yeah, my general. Let's get an initial charge in on some of these longbowmen. That can do a decent amount of damage. At least distract them until my infantry get here.
The battle is very
There you go. I would love if I could also break them.
Okay,
the green spearmen. Let's pull back. Pull away from there. Also, you guys, I think, are going the wrong way. Yes, you are. That is not where I was telling you to go. I was telling you to go back this side. So kind of go this way. You're supposed to be going to the other side of the city center so we can actually properly flank them. All my general probably go that way as well. Kind of go this way. All of you guys are now trying to push forward through these longbowmen. My javelins, I can't easily get in close enough that you guys will start throwing things, so that's okay for now. There we go. So the captain's now trip. Let's have you guys kind of start pushing on in right around here to start flanking the other side. You as well. Push over here. General, I'll have you kind of rush in as well. At this point in time now, we've taken out about almost 2/3 of their army. So hopefully, I hate that this is back in this mod. I don't know why it does this. This happens in Zardoms occasionally too. There we go. Now I can see. Okay, I'm just going to move from this angle so I can still see. At the moment now, let's see. So 69% of their forces have now died. Javelins. Damn it. Let's try and move you guys over here if I can. Try and get you a little bit closer so you can actually throw your things. I hate this. I don't know why this happens in mod still. Trying to move you guys forward. At least you guys are doing well enough that I'm not too worried about not being able to say, oh, not you. Not you. There we go. So now we have control of the city. They've only got 2% of their forces left now at this point. So the rest of them should die off any second. There we go. So now we have at least been able to take at least 2 cities so far. Hopefully this castle will also make me a decent amount of money. Because I think now at this point, I think what we need to do is maybe start trying to prepare some forces and try and see, now that we have this land, what kind of armies can we field? Do I need to continue preparing? Or should I then just focus on attacking England immediately? Like, attack them sooner rather than later. Let us just sack this area, because for the most part, these areas are actually pretty happy with just sacking, so that's fine. Because now, let's see. So over here, I think for you guys, let's start getting the... Again, I kind of feel like I kind of want to grab the logging camp first. It's one of the first things we can grab. Because I probably want to grab you, the tanner, and then the archery range, or practice range. So we can start getting some more men around here. Ooh, you can actually get some hoplites here too. Nice. I'll have to try and see if we can get some training on you, hopefully soon. But I actually think this will probably be a pretty good place to end this video for now, as we've got a decent foothold for us. We make a decent amount of money now at this point. We're still not at war with England yet. We need to pick our battles wisely for when we want to attack them. We could almost make it so we attack them from multiple fronts at once, because there's a lot of small defenses for the most part. So we could almost try and do something like that. Like a lot of these areas have 3 in each. We could take some time, recruit some more troops, and attack from multiple angles. Or we could take some more time and just try and go down here and just take out some more. Oh, that's a pretty big... Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue. We'll have to see. But I'm going to be done for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign. Any other thoughts you have on it in general. So I hope you guys enjoy this. But it's Rampaned, and I'll see you guys next time.